Everybody has fell victim to supply drops in Call of Duty, any Ubisoft game that have microtransactions to better gear. EA with the Star Wars Battlefront 2, I think it was. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. But this right here is the breakdown of the FTC. So basically, it's a trade commission, and they're trying to protect the consumer of gambling. Now, I know you see the description right there. It's kind of crazy and a lot of advanced words for people that don't understand. But with the FTC being involved in gambling, or just opening an investigation on companies, video game companies that are or that have, supply drops, loot crates, randomized gear, stuff like that, it's a problem because there's a lot of kids that play these games day in and day out, and they're trying to protect those people before it becomes an addictive, trait. And little kids, like I said, their brain's not developed, so they really don't know what's going on. So they're just asking mom, "Hey mom, can I get $5 to $10 or $20 just to see if I can get this skin?" And then it becomes a repetitive cycle. It becomes, "Hey mom, can I get this and that?" every day. Then it transpires to the weekends. It's a heavy load. You start buying a lot of things. You lose track of how much money you're spending. I'm a victim of it. I spent, when I was playing NBA 2K, I was spending about $100 every weekend just to get VC, and then sometimes on COD I would spend about like $50 to $100 on there, and then I would play Madden and I would pay like $100 to $200 a day. It was that bad. It started getting addictive, and then when I went to my Xbox transactions, I added up all the money I put into microtransactions, and it came out with a huge amount. And I was depressed because it's randomized. Nothing is guaranteed in these supply drops, loot crates, packs, or whatever you want to call it. It's not guaranteed items. It's a slot machine. It's random, and it makes you keep spending money. Like I said, with kids, they're vulnerable and they don't know what's going on with the supply drops. They just think, "Oh man, I just want this skin. This guy had this skin in this lobby and I want to see if I can get it." So like I said, they keep asking their parents every day. Then it goes to the weekend. Then it turns into $20, $50, $100, $200 a day. And it's like, man, it becomes an addictive trait. And then when they get older, it becomes a little bit more aggressive. So as of right now, the FTC is just trying to protect the consumer and know what they're getting into, especially these kids. Now, a lot of kids is not going to understand what this means, and they're still going to fall victim until those supply drops, loot crates are taken out of the game. Now, this is where Activision comes in. We know Activision, and they like to make money, right? And this can definitely impact shares, stock, a lot of stuff, because they make $4 billion a year on supply drops alone. So if they have to take out loot crate supply drops out of their games, now this is just not Activision, anybody, it's going to impact how much money the publisher makes, the studio makes, and how to distribute the money between everybody that works for Activision and then the companies that's under Activision. So it's going to impact the shares and paychecks. I feel like that will definitely impact a lot. But like I said, these supply drops have been around for a very long time. Advanced Warfare was the first Call of Duty to introduce supply drops. And like I said, for me personally, I like the tier system in Black Ops 4. It's not that bad, but then again, it's overly aggressive because sometimes it's stuff that we really don't need and it's not really what we want, and I feel like if it was a little bit more consumer friendly, which it is in some ways, it has its pros and cons, but I feel like if it was a little bit more consumer friendly, it wouldn't have a big impact on Activision. Now, if Activision was a little bit more consumer friendly with these items they add into the games, DLC weapons and stuff like that, it will be a little bit better. Now, Activision, I'm gonna make an assumption. We do want the DLC weapons back. Now, hold on. I know a lot of people are gonna cut me up in the comment section. We like DLC weapons, even though sometimes you probably do hold them back because you want people to pay for them, right? If you can just add the DLC weapons into a season pass, like it was in Infinite Warfare, right? If you could do that, maybe in the Black Ops Pass, maybe if you could switch it up and add it where if you own the Black Ops Pass, you get DLC weapons for free because you have the pass. It has to have some type of balance. It can't just be one way to make a whole lump sum of money. You have to think about the customer, man. That's just how it works. And especially if the FTC is opening up an investigation on certain companies, and I'm pretty sure Activision is one of them, with these loot crates. It's been banned in other countries, you know, and as of right now, if you want to keep these items in the game and not have it look like gambling, you have to switch it up and give a little bit more to the customer. That's just my assumption about it. If I was there, if I had a voice, I would definitely tell you guys that, you know. And I'm not trying to disrespect or anything, but it has to have some type of balance, man. It does. And I haven't had balance in a very long time. I think this is the first time that it did with the tier system, but like I said, it's a little overly aggressive and you really don't get much. There's really nothing to really grind for, you know, but it has to be changed. And I know some of you guys is very happy that supply drops could possibly be gone forever. So for COD 2019, if it's Modern Warfare 4, we won't have to worry about that, but I'm pretty sure they're going to find some type of way to keep some type of cosmetics in the game. Now, I do want to get to my shout-outs because this video is going on 6 minutes and 30 seconds, so I want to get to it right now. So Platinum Dragon says, "Hey Gunner, nice video. Call of Duty was great in the times of Modern Warfare 2, BO1, etc., and I have both of them. I've been playing Spec Ops and Zombies and had fun. I hear rumors of DLC weapons coming to BO4, and I might make a list." Make sure you make that list of weapons and drop it in the comment section because, like I said, I want the Commando in Black Ops 4. And I hope for Black Ops Pass holders, we won't have to spend no money and we can just get the gun when it releases. But other than that, this is your boy Gunner2xYT bringing you another video. Please like and subscribe and comment your ideas below. And I'm out, man. Peace.